Today, we want to share an incredible story about a man who's using his unique skills to make a real difference for some of the most vulnerable beings on the planet. Dr. Brian Rambaran, a urologist from Buffalo, New York, is not only saving human lives as a doctor, but also dedicating his time to rescuing dogs from high-kill shelters. He's doing this by literally flying them to safety. Let's dive into the inspiring story of how Dr. Rambaran is giving these dogs a second chance at life. Dr. Rambaran is a licensed pilot, and about 12 years ago, he decided to use his skills in a new way, not just for recreation or convenience, but to help save lives. He works closely with organizations like Pilots End Paws, a nonprofit that connects pilots with animal shelters and rescue groups. Through this partnership, Dr. Rambaran helps transport dogs from overcrowded shelters, particularly in areas like North Carolina, to foster homes and no-kill shelters in New York. In his 5-seat Cirrus SR-22 plane, Dr. Rambaran flies every 4 to 6 weeks, picking up as many dogs as possible from high-kill shelters. On some flights, he's transported as many as 20 dogs, each one safely tucked away in kennels to ensure they're comfortable and secure during the flight. His goal is to save as many dogs as possible, but sometimes he takes special trips for individual dogs who are in dire need. What makes Dr. Rambaran's work even more touching is that it has become a family affair. His 2 daughters, ages 10 and 12, often help with the rescues, assisting him in unloading the dogs and picking out which flights to take. It's clear that this mission is not just something Dr. Rambaran does in his spare time. It's become a part of his family's life. His work with Pilots End Paws has made a tremendous impact. The nonprofit operates as a sort of message board, connecting pilots like Dr. Rambaran with shelters and rescues that need help transporting animals. Dr. Rambaran primarily flies between North Carolina and New York, but he's always open to flying wherever help is needed. What's even more impressive is that Dr. Rambaran doesn't ask for any compensation for his time or the expenses involved in these flights. Each trip costs him about $700 in fuel alone, but he's never asked for reimbursement. He does it purely out of love for the animals and a deep commitment to helping vulnerable populations. As Dr. Rambaran puts it, animals, like children, can't speak for themselves. They're vulnerable, and I wanted to do something to give them a second chance. Over the years, Dr. Rambaran has rescued hundreds of dogs. One of his own dogs, Toby, is a rescue he brought back from North Carolina. Dr. Rambaran intended to foster Toby for just a few days, but the dog ended up becoming a permanent member of the family. Dr. Rambaran's passion for rescuing animals has garnered attention, even landing him and Toby on national television. But for him, the greatest reward is knowing that these dogs, who once faced certain death, are now in loving homes where they'll live out happy, fulfilling lives. Pilots End Paws has praised Dr. Rambaran's efforts, saying that his work not only saves lives but also inspires others. His story shows that anyone, with the right skills and passion, can make a meaningful difference. Dr. Rambaran's dedication to rescuing dogs is a powerful reminder of the impact one person can have on the world. So, next time you think about getting involved in a cause, remember Dr. Brian Rambaran's story. Whether you're a pilot, a doctor, or just someone with a big heart, you can find a way to help. And if you're looking for a new furry friend, consider adopting from a rescue or shelter. You could be giving a dog like Toby a second chance at life. That's all for this video. Let us know your thoughts in the comment section below. If you haven't already, then don't forget to subscribe and press that like button. Also, hit the bell icon so you could never miss new updates from us. Thank you for watching, and we will meet you in the next one.